We're going to transform the equation as needed and then solve to find the value of x that makes the equation true. And we're going to start, I'm not going to do the work with you, I have it all out for you here, but I want to go over it and talk about a couple of really key points. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is we have two distributive property instances happening in the first line. So it's important to make sure that you're doing that distributive property so that you can get those, you can sort of free up these terms rather than have them locked inside the parentheses. So 8 times x is 8x plus 1/4 of x is 2. Don't forget to distribute over both terms. Things get slightly more complicated on the other side. Yes, you're still multiplying, but you have to keep an eye out for the subtraction sign. So when you distribute 3 across 6x, it's 18x, and when you distribute 3 across subtracting 9, it's negative 27. So pay attention to that. On the line here, my next decision would be to combine like terms. I notice that I have like terms to combine on both sides. That leaves me with a neater equation. I would do exactly what they have here in the book. I would subtract the 15x rather than subtracting the 18x. It's not wrong to subtract the 18x, but this way you have a positive coefficient on your variable, and that's ultimately what you're looking for. Once you have gotten the x's all together on one side, your most logical thing to do is to deal with the fact that you have values or constants on each side. Adding 35 to each side will take care of that, and it'll get you to here. So you need to divide each side by whatever the coefficient of the variable is. Sometimes we get in the habit in earlier years of getting used to always ending a problem with like x equals 3 or x equals -4, and sometimes we forget that actually there's no rule that says you can't end with a messy decimal or fraction like 37/3. It's very important then that you have confidence in the work that you're doing, because you may not be able to easily substitute this back into the equation to check. So in fact the answer here is that x is equal to 37/3. There's really no reason for you to write that as a mixed number. Its equivalent is 37/3, and it saves you a step at the end.